So glad you are joining me here for this live broadcast. When you come on, say hello, hello, hello. That is our Workouts for Older Men greeting. Whether you're watching me live or in a replay version, whether you're watching me on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, or you're watching a replay version on any of my social media platforms, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, maybe you're watching me on TikTok, right, in some form of replay version, make sure that you say hello, hello, hello. Comment in the comment section, just as though if you were here, I will acknowledge you for being here. Most men do watch this in the replay version. I want to talk about my favorite exercises for every body part. Johnny over on Facebook, he's asked me this a few times, and today I'm really I'm kind of excited because as you know, you see the literally hundreds of videos that I do. I like to train in the gym, and every once in a while I'll show you my actual training. And over these last couple of years, California's had some very strict mask mandates, and I'm never going to be filmed with a mask on, right? So so today the mask mandate was ended. Actually, there was a period of time too, and I trained. So I got to do a workout. I plan on doing more of those. I did back and biceps, and I saw that Johnny on my Facebook page asked me if there was one back exercise that I would do. What would that be? And I'll explain why. And you take it from there. If there's a real reason why, or it's just my favorite, maybe something I'm good at. Again, say hello, hello, hello. Charlie, hello, hello, hello. Tell me if you're watching this on Facebook or on YouTube. Let me know if you're watching the replay version in the comment section. I want to tailor this show, Workouts for Old Men Live, for you. We can talk about specific things. You're answering your training questions, anything you want to know about working out, right, in your particular situation, nutrition. Got a lot of questions about that. How about mindset, motivation? Can't get yourself to follow through the way you want to. Anything I can do to help you focus on why this is so important to you so you can follow through more often. Pete, hello, hello, hello. Great to have you here, sir. All right. So anything you want to talk about, we don't even have to talk about fitness. I'm here with you almost every single night. So we got plenty of time to talk, about fitness, specific fitness, workout goals, things like that. So we can do that. We can talk about men's issues, current events. We can talk about anything here. I'll be coming to you on a regular basis. Make sure you go to 𝗘𝗰𝗵𝗀𝗲.com, my website. You want to check out all the library of videos that I have here, links over to all the podcasts that I've done. Slowly and surely, you can immerse yourself in this fitness process. At least get it from my point of view, because it is documented on videos over on 𝗘𝗰𝗵𝗀𝗲.com and the podcast, the Workouts for Old Men podcast. I've been doing this a long time, and I've recorded my thoughts quite often, right? Good evening, Todd. Great to have you here, sir. Todd over on YouTube, right? You guys like this format? Like I said, a lot of times, like, I want to be super structured and have an exact plan and have a, intro, body and an ending and everything like that. And you guys seem to like it when I just kind of show up and talk about just things off the cuff, right? I love answering your questions. I can always, break down, think of a conversation that I had in one of my coaching sessions today and say, oh, okay, I'll just share that. I can guess what you need. I pretty much can tell what you need, right? Or you can ask me it, and I can answer it real time. I can do it whatever way is best for you, but take advantage of me and ask me questions here. And if you don't have a question right now, you can think about it maybe a couple shows from now. Maybe your question will be the whole topic, the central topic of a video, right? And so I want to answer that question. So don't really, when I think about what my favorite exercises are, think, well, what makes them my favorite? Why would I say an exercise is my favorite for a body part? Well, obviously would it be even something I like to do? Maybe I don't like to do it. Maybe I think it's so good for me. I hate them, but I love them, and that would be my favorite. I mean, what would be the criteria to be my favorite? And I think so. All right, let's just start with back. Hello, Nagap. Hello, hello, hello over on Facebook. So back. So I trained back and biceps today, and that is posted. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're on my TikTok page or my Facebook page. Maybe I'll get that, get that over to you on YouTube too. All right. So back, and someone guessed that it's probably barbell rows because that's usually my first or second exercise in pretty much all of my workouts. Barbell rows, got to load it up. There's a certain, form and a little to execution to do those right when you do those heavily. Challenging, definitely not easy, but that's probably my favorite, barbell rows for back. For biceps, probably alternating dumbbell curls. Nothing too fancy with that, alternating dumbbell curls. Chest. Chest would be an incline dumbbell press. And I just think that I love to, that's an exercise that I'm good at, right? So that's why I guess, I can still lift some good weight, and I like the challenge of it. Let's see, legs. If I was a stud, I would say it's squats, right? But it's not squats. It would probably be leg press, where I can load it up and feel safer, right? So probably leg press. Calves, what do we have? Standing or seated calves would be, standing calf raises. Shoulders, dumbbell presses for shoulders would be that. Triceps, it would be push downs, tricep push downs. Let's see, is that everything? We got shoulders, biceps, triceps, forearms. I like to make it easy. Just get some heavy dumbbells and put them to my side. Standing dumbbell wrist curls are my favorite there. So what do we got? We got shoulders, biceps, triceps, forearms. We have chest. We have back, and we have legs and calves and abs. Lying dumbbell raises. Dumbbell leg lifts, right? Put a dumbbell between my legs, and that would be my favorite ab exercise. So I guess it's what I'm good at, but maybe it's the mix between challenging and having fun. What are your favorite exercises? Go ahead and put down your favorite exercises and why in the comment section. Ben, hello from Wisconsin. Brian, hello from Mexico. Great to have you gentlemen here, sir. Do you guys have any questions for me? If you're watching the replay version, post those down below. Cody, should 65-year-old work out every other day? I assume you need extra recovery time. Well, you can do it two ways. If the intensity isn't so much and you can recover, right, it's what you put into it, right? You can train every day if you can recover and that intensity is such that you can. I mean, if you train really hard at 65, you might need more than every other day. So it really depends. You can lighten the intensity and work out a little every day, or crank up the intensity and have to take every other day off, or 2 days out of 5, right? It really depends on how hard you train. And that would be the same, if you were 25, 35, 45, 55, or 65, but obviously we can't recover quite as much as quickly when we're older. And so, but it would really come down to how hard you train, whatever that recovery time is. Pete, do I take naps? That's a great question. Yes, I do. A lot of guys ask me. This is one question as I documented my journey, like contest preparation over the years, and this whole subject around sleep, right? And it didn't matter like how much weight I lifted, how I worked out, how ripped I got, how many contests I won. It seemed like the most controversial thing was how much sleep that it was perceived I didn't get. So like right now, I may get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, but I am pretty dead to the world by 9 p.m. And I start going down at 8 p.m. That's the time we shoot for as a family, to go down at 8 p.m. So, I was thinking about it because I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I tell you, I don't think that I'm have this uh, superhuman recovery ability, or I eat so well, but I just think when you hit it hard, I mean, when I wake up at 2, there's times I can wake up earlier and I'm totally refreshed, but I know that I've got a long day ahead. But if you think about it, I think so if I go to sleep, just say at 9, that's 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, that's 5 hours, almost 6 hours of sleep, right? So that's not, going sleepless or anything. And what I do, and that's a good question too, Pete. I might go, really depends on my schedule, what I have going on. But maybe every 3 days, I'll take a nap, right? Not every day, all right? But I'll take a nap. I mean, there are sometimes like I'm doing coaching calls, and if I stretch myself out too much, it'll be like 3 o'clock, and I'm talking to someone, and I'm actually hallucinating, right? Is this a dream? Is this real? And I'm like just going on autopilot, right? It's really weird feeling. Maybe you know that, right? And then got to make sure I get that nap in. How much cardio do I need if I'm lifting hard and eating well? Okay, what would be your goal of cardio, Mean Streak? You're 46 years old, right? Because let me just tell you, cardio for me, it's about heart health. All right. It isn't about, although if you do a, good consistent cardio program, it can help in the fat loss. I mean, definitely you shouldn't depend on it. You should definitely depend on your diet, right? It can help. I don't depend on cardio to get me lean. I do a lot of cardio. I do a lot of cardio for that heart health, right? And I'll do at least 30 to 45 minutes, uh, at least 5 days a week. All right. So it's what your goal is for cardio, and mine is heart health, and I prioritize my general health. So that's. But again, when you're younger, oh, if you do cardio, all your muscles gonna melt off, right? Avoid cardio, and they want to frame it where you should do the minimum amount if you want to be muscular, right? And those who say you don't need cardio to get lean, that is true too, though, right? So it's why you're doing cardio when you decide how much you should do. All right. All right. Good questions, guys. Well, like I said, we can talk about anything. I'm just going to connect with you every night. Again, if you're watching this on a replay version from my LinkedIn page, and you kind of like this show and how we connect, just remind you just a little casual manner about your fitness goals. That's great. Hello, Santush. Great to have you here. Or you're watching me on Instagram. Well, join me live. I do this at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, live on my Facebook page. That's at 𝗘ጽ page, and on my YouTube channel, and that's at 𝗘ጽ. And I'm going to post down in the comment section. It's probably right there, all the different ways I can help you. If you're the type of man who does what it takes, you want to master this fitness, you don't wait till you're 70 years old, right? And maybe you're just getting into it now that you're a little bit older, a couple of years or less into it, and you want to be more certain and confident now, because that's how you are in the rest of your life. Well, reach out. I got many different ways to help you. I have a coaching plan that can help you. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about it, and you can decide later on if coaching is a good fit for you. I can help you decide if coaching is a good fit for you. All right, so that's going to do it for this Workouts for Older Men Live. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure your notifications are set, so every time I go live, you'll be notified. Thank you in advance for the loves, the shares, and comments. Help spread this message. So let's take on the day with a sense of urgency. We have to when we're a little bit older. We got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Have a great